mother of an alleged victim took the stand today in the trial of a former Hamilton County teacher and recounted how her son told her about the claims of abuse. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Chapman-Whitfield.
And I'm Josh Rowe. Dwayne Sanders stands a trial on multiple counts of child sex abuse. The prosecution says the crimes happened while Sanders taught at Wallace A. Smith Elementary School in Ottawa.
The prosecution telling the jury today Sanders committed these crimes systematically and in secret. The defense countered, saying the jurors will see inconsistencies in testimonies as the trial goes on.
The state mentioned puzzle pieces. We're just asking for you to look for those missing pieces. Missing pieces, inconsistencies, it all adds up. It all tells a different story. You'll hear one story told one way one day, and then several days later, there's a different story.
Now, I anticipate throughout this trial, you may hear that the defendant was loved. He was well thought of. That is no secret. But that does not change what he did. What the evidence will show he repeatedly did.
Today, an investigator and Wallace A. Smith's principal also took the stand.
News Channel 9's Lily Butler sat in on the trial today. She joins us now live to tell us more about what happened there. Lily.
Kim, Josh, in the first day of this trial, we heard powerful words from a parent describing early accusations of former Hamilton County first grade teacher Dwayne Sanders inappropriately interacting with his students.
Not guilty, Your Honor.
After Dwayne Sanders entered his plea to charges he sexually abused young boys, prosecutor Stephanie Brown said evidence would show the first grade teacher normalized and sometimes rewarded sexual contact with young students.
Those sexual assaults that the defendant had been routinely and systematically committing in the secrecy of his classroom, when it was just him and those first grade students. Those sexual assaults that he had normalized for those 6- and 7-year-old little boys finally started to come to light.
Defense attorney Eliza Williams asked the jury to keep an open mind.
We are asking you to pay attention to the contradictory statements, the changing details, vague recollections, evasive answers.
As Hamilton County Detective Scott Terry took the stand, the jury saw pictures he took of Sanders' classroom during investigation.
Why did you take a picture of just this chair? Because I believe that was the crime scene.
Wallace A. Smith principal Dr. Kelly Wise recounted the start of allegations against Sanders coming to light.
Contacted Detective Terry, I had contacted the sheriff's office, and I contacted DCS.
And she revealed she talked to Sanders about contact with students in the fall of 2022 after she saw something in his classroom doing a walk-by.
I had noticed that he had a student in his lap, and so I had a conversation with him about making sure that he didn't do that, more to protect himself and what, and making sure that we were being appropriate.
The most emotional testimony of the day when an alleged victim's mother took the stand.
He's loving, sweet, intelligent, creative. He loves art. He loves bugs and animals.
We are not identifying her to protect her son's identity. She held back tears as she recounted the moment he told her about the alleged contact when describing his underwear.
Mommy, I know about that hole. That's where Mr. Sanders touches my penis.
The mother says her son didn't reveal the allegations during his first forensic interview, so she made a video of him recounting his story.
And you said that you made a video.
Yes.
Why?
It came up again, and I didn't want to go back in that room. I didn't want him to be around him.
You didn't want back in what room?
Mr. Sanders' room.
Why?
I didn't want it to happen to him. I don't want him to have to go through that again.
The The video we saw shows the little boy demonstrating what he claims Sanders did to him and telling his parents he didn't talk about it in the forensic interview because he forgot. Reporting live in Hamilton County, Lily Butler, News Channel 9.
Well, Lily, thank you. You can get caught up on our past coverage of the Sanders case by heading to our YouTube page, checking out our most recent video there on that account.